the work is important. And there's two parts to that. There's doing the work, and there's learning the material, and they're not always the same. Sometimes we can learn the material quickly, but you still have to do the work well, because the habit of good work is important. Sometimes we can do the work well and not actually learn the material, and that's not enough either. You've got to know it in your bones. You've got to really get it. And maybe that means doing a few extra problems. Maybe that means trying things a different way. It's not enough to just get the right answer. You've really got to know it in your bones. So that's important. That's academic. For me, character is really important. Character is doing the right thing when no one's looking, because it's the right thing to do. And it can be hard to remember to do that when you have so much pressure to do the academic work, to get the grades where they need to be, and to really learn the material. But character is always important, and doing the right thing is just fundamentally who you are as a person, and will carry you farther in life than any job skill or any fact that you know. Finding opportunities to exhibit leadership is important. You don't have to be the boss, and you don't have to decide everything for everybody. And not everybody has leadership through talking a lot. I might. But picking places to be a leader and showing others in your own style where we ought to be is really important. And it's a skill that will allow you to do the things you want to do, academically or otherwise, with more force and more strength, and in a bigger way as you move on in your career. So for me, and then lastly, I would add, and it's hard in school, it's hard to find a place for this, especially if it's not where you grew up, but finding a way to be of service to others. Getting service somewhere in your life. It can be religious, it can be associated with a social group. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It doesn't have to be the same thing every day. But service is important. We make this work because we work with each other. No matter how good you are at what you do, you cannot do it by yourself. And there are always going to be people who would benefit from your service, and you will always benefit from the service of others. And you have to trust that if you do service and others do service, we'll all be better off for it. And so get the academics right, exhibit character, show some leadership, and perform service. And you do those four things, you're going to have a great experience wherever you are.